I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The vision of Doral Academy Charter Middle High School is to set the standard for outstanding student achievement while providing a safe and nurturing academic environment.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Idani Somano. Today is January 14th, 2021, and you're watching Firebird TV Middle School. In local news, a truck driver has been rescued after being trapped in his vehicle following a multi-vehicle crash in northwest Miami-Dade. Miami-Dade fire rescue crews responded to the scene on the southbound lanes of Lourdes Turnpike near Okeechobee Road at around 5:15 a.m. on Wednesday. The tractor-trailer went into a ditch before overturning. Aerial views also showed a black sedan and a white van with heavy damage. All north and southbound lanes were shut down in the area as crews worked to help the victim. Officials said the driver is responsive and has since been airlifted to the hospital.
With so many students doing remote learning this school year, we've decided to ask a few of our fellow classmates on their opinions of remote learning, pros and cons.
Parents don't have to stay close to school anymore, which for some of us is more convenient, and parents don't have to pay for transportation.
My favorite thing about online school is definitely being able to wake up later, so I don't have to go through the whole struggle of waking up at 7:30 and driving all the way to school.
The pros are definitely just being able to wake up really late compared to when we start school. I can wake up 30 minutes before school starts and be completely fine.
Cons could be is that we have distractions. For example, our family could be on electronics, our phone, video games.
A disadvantage would be missing out all the end of the year activities, especially as an 8th grader myself.
The biggest con for me actually, just not actually being in school. The school environment just full of my friends and with teachers, I think that helps us learn more.
Signing off for Firebird TV, I'm Noah Navarro.
Here's Paula with Martin Luther King Day.
Many students nowadays, when they hear Martin Luther King Day, they instantly think about no school. This shouldn't be the case because the title that this special day holds is very important. It's a day where we honor and celebrate a man who changed our hearts, minds, and history forever.
Martin Luther King was an African-American Baptist minister who advocated the use of nonviolence to end racial segregation. He was born on January 15, 1929, to Martin Luther King Sr. and Alberta Williams King. He was raised in Atlanta, Georgia, along with his siblings Christine and Alfred Daniel Williams. King was a very intelligent man who graduated high school at the age of 15. He received a Bachelor of Arts degree in sociology from Morehouse College, a Bachelor of Divinity degree from Crowther, and earned a PhD on theology from Boston University. It was at Boston where he met his wife, Coretta Scott. They settled in Montgomery, Alabama, and had 4 children, Jolanda Denise, Martin Luther, Dexter Scott, and Bernice Albertine King. While living in Montgomery, he took part in the bus boycott along with Rosa Parks and other African Americans by being the protest leader and official spokesman. Once the Supreme Court segregated seating on public buses unconstitutional, this created a lot of hate towards King, but this hate only encouraged him to keep fighting for civil rights peacefully. He continued to do so by founding the Southern Christian Leadership Conference along with other civil rights activists who were mostly also fellow ministers. King and his family later moved back to Atlanta, and at the same time he was arrested for his involvement in the Birmingham campaign, and he wrote all about it and titled it A Letter from Birmingham Jail. Despite all of that, Martin Luther King didn't stop there. Later that year, he helped organize the biggest, most peaceful, and known rally, which was the March on Washington, where he presented his most known address, the I Have a Dream speech. He was recognized by Time magazine and was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. King continued to march peacefully along with the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, and he gained followers such as President Lyndon B. Johnson until Congress passed the Voting Rights Act. King broadened his activism to address worldwide issues, and unfortunately, Martin Luther King was assassinated on April 4, 1968, while standing on the balcony of a motel in Memphis where he traveled to support sanitation workers' strike. King was such an important figure that in the wake of his death, a wave of riots swept major cities across the country. After campaigning for many years by activists, members of Congress, and Martin Luther King's families and friends, President Ronald Reagan finally signed a bill creating a U.S. federal law in honor of Martin Luther King. It is always celebrated the third Monday of January to never forget Martin Luther King and his work. This year, it will be celebrated next Monday, January 18th. Signing off, I'm Paula Posada.
Good morning, Firebirds. For today's TikTok Thursday, I will be showing you a simple recipe made by a creator that may be able to help you cook something quickly when in need. TikTok is a place where people are able to bring in their imagination and creative ideas in many ways. Cooking recipes are ones that can be efficient, whether it be something simple in the microwave to something a bit more complicated. This TikTok Thursday will be showing you what steps and ingredients are needed to make microwavable mac and cheese. For your daily sports report to keep you updated on all the latest athletic news.
The boys' JV soccer team is going against Gulliver at 4 p.m. at home game. Good luck, boys! Boys' soccer team will be playing against Gulliver at 6 p.m. at home game. The girls' soccer team will be playing an away game against LaSalle today at 5 p.m. The FBLA is having a mandatory meeting this Friday at 3 p.m. in Garcia's Zoom room.